Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Summer. This is my first YouTube video. It's a tutorial on this look right here. I hope you enjoy.
Hey guys, so first things first, I'm going to go in with some primer. This is Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It's really smooth, it goes on great, makes my makeup stay on all day, so I really love it. And then once that's on, I'm also going to be going over that with some primer water by Smashbox as well. Really refreshing, I love this stuff. Now it is time for some foundation. I first go in with some Lancome Tiente Idole 24 Hour, and then I also go in with Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone, and I mix those together on my hand. Mixing these two together really creates a luminous finish. And then I'm also going to be taking my brush by Morphe. This is the M349 brush, and then spritzing some MAC Fix Plus on that. And that's going to make the foundation really stay on all day and also give me more of a luminous finish, what I prefer. It feels really great, really refreshing, and not too heavy on my skin, which is important to me. So I'm just going to buff that into my skin. I like to make sure it is completely all over my face, and I like to make sure there's no lines or anything not streaky. So then I'm also going in with the Beauty Blender just to make sure it's all completely blended in. The Beauty Blender just kind of soaks up any excess foundation that didn't get buffed in with my brush. And I'm also going to be going over that with my eyes just as a primer instead of actually putting eye primer on, which I find is a lot easier and it helps my eyeshadow stay on. Now going in with my concealer, this is Urban Decay's Naked Skin Concealer in Fair Neutral. And I'm just going to take the paddle and kind of make a triangle shape under my eyes, a line down my nose, a little triangle on my forehead, and then on top of my cupid's bow and chin. And this kind of just makes sure that all the areas I need highlighted are highlighted. And I'm going to be blending all that out with a Beauty Blender, which really helps just kind of blend everything out in the perfect way, and it also gives me more of a natural finish versus if I used a brush. It would kind of give me a streaky finish. Now time for my contour. I'm going in with Anastasia Contour Kit in Light and just using the first darker shade right there and kind of creating a line going up towards my cheek to make sure that my contour is ready to cut someone. And then I'm going to be blending that out with a concealer brush. And I'm also going up on my forehead just to make sure it's a completely even contour, and then also on my nose. And I'm not going to be very dramatic on my nose, I'm just doing two little lines. And now I'm going to go in with my Morphe G4 brush and going with the more bronzy tone there and just buffing out my contour. I love this angled brush for this because it really gets in that contour and that angle in my face and buffs everything out just the way I need to. So I'm going to be doing that in every little crevice of my face. Definitely always make sure that you really blend out your contour because sometimes it can look very streaky. Like for example on my forehead right now I'm having some trouble blending it out. So to fix that I go in with my Beauty Blender to pick up any of the excess product that I had there, and also using the Beauty Blender on my nose. So now I'm going to be going in with a Kat Von D Shade and Light Kit and using the more bronzy tone just to kind of go over my cream contour with a powder contour to set everything. Doing this kind of just helps make sure that it stays and that it's more prominent and that you can see it. It kind of looks orangey right now, but I'm going to go in with some powder and even everything out. And I am using the Laura Mercier powder to do that. And I'm also going to be setting my under eye in this process using the Morphe G4 brush. This is really a great brush for under eye setting. It has kind of that tulip shape, so it gets in every little area that you need it to. I also really love this brush for applying blush on my apples of my cheeks. It really is a great brush overall. So now I'm going in with my Beauty Blender to bake my face. I'm just taking a line of the Laura Mercier powder and putting it under my contour just to kind of make sure it's a great angle. And then I'm also going up my nose and onto my forehead. So now taking that same brush, I am going to blend the contour and the baking powder out. And I'm going to go over that contour a little bit just to make sure it's not super strong. Now going in with my M527 brush by Morphe, I'm going to be taking this Nars blush in Deep Throat and just applying that to the apples of my cheeks. This blush is a beautiful peach color for lighter toned girls. Now for highlighting, this is Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and I'm going to be taking the two lighter colors and applying those to the top of my cheeks. And this glow kit is amazing. It really creates a really luminous glow, and it's not too much, not too sparkly, which I like. And I'm also going to be taking those two lighter colors and putting them down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And now time for brows. This is Anastasia's Dip Brow in Taupe, and I'm going in with an angled brush to apply it. This brush is by Sonia Kashuk. I got this pack from Target full of brushes by her, and they are some of the most amazing brushes I've ever used. I'm not even sure if they sell it anymore, but if they do, you should definitely get your hands on it. But anyway, back to the brows. So I'm just going to be taking the dip brow and just filling in every little crevice and kind of making an angle above my brows that I don't naturally have. And I'm going to be doing the same for my other brow. And you can kind of just see how I'm making a line underneath and then just making sure I flick the product towards the end of the brows there. And then once I'm done with the full brow, I take the excess product and just kind of flick it at the front of the brow. This makes it more whole and kind of gives it more of a faded look, which I like. And then I'm going to be taking a spoolie and just blending out the product and making sure nothing's too thick or too much. Now time for the eyes. This is the Morphe 35O Palette, which I'm sure all of you have heard about. And I'm first going in with a whiter shade, actually the whitest shade in the palette, just to kind of give a base to my eyes. Then I'm taking a blending brush and taking this light orange tan color and just putting that in my crease, blending it out. This is a great transition color. Definitely take any kind of light orangey colors more close to your skin tone anytime you're trying to do a smoky eye, because this is going to give a great base and a really nice transition color. Now I'm taking a darker brown and just taking this blending brush by Morphe and packing that into the crease. Basically for this look, I'm just going to be taking different shades of browns from lighter to darker and just really packing them on the outer corner and in my crease. So just continue to do this, blend it out, blend it, blend it, blend it, and I'm going to be taking the bigger blender brush and blending it even more just to make sure it's completely even. Now going in with a tinier blending brush, I'm going to be taking a darker shade of brown and again packing that into the outer corner of my eye. Now that I kind of have more brown packed in, I'm going to be taking that big fluffy brush with no excess product one more time and blending it. Now taking probably the darkest brown on the entire palette, I'm going to be packing that on the very outer corner of my eye. And this really helps the smokiness of the whole look. And I just want to make sure that it's really dark. And then I'm going to be taking the same blending brush from earlier and blending that more out. Now I'm going to be taking the lightest color on the palette, it's a matte white, and just packing that on the inner corner. This isn't a very pigmented white, and so I want to make sure to keep going over it until I can really notice the difference and notice the whiteness of it, because I don't want this to be completely brown all over the lid. So I want to make sure that white really stands out. And then I'm just going to be taking the same blending brush once more and blending that out. And now I'm going in with a lighter brown and putting that on my lower lash. I don't want it too dark down there, but I do want to make an overall smoky look throughout my entire eye. And I'm just going to keep continuing to lightly blend that out. Now, again, blending the whole thing together. So I'm going to be taking the darkest colors and packing that on the very outer corner. I really want the outer corners to stand out and be dark to make it more smoky. So I'm just going to be continuing to do that. And then a light color for the arch of my brows, just to make sure it's highlighted up there, and I am finished. Now I'm just going to be curling my lashes with this standard Sephora lash curler to make sure that they're ready for the fake lashes later when I put them on. And now I'm going to be going in with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. This is by far the best liquid liner I've ever used. It's very precise, and it's not that felt tip that most people use on their liners. This is more of a brush, and it's really easy to flick up. So I'm just going to be completely doing that. I'm going from a pretty thick wing to very light in the inner corner, because like I said, I want the outer corner to be much more dramatic than the inner corner. So just continue to fill that in, and you can make it as thick as you want, but this is how I'm going to do it today. I also like to take a little bit of the liquid liner and put it on the bottom lash, and then I take a flat defining brush and blend that more out, just because it kind of helps mend the entire thing together. Now I'm going in with my Buxom mascara to prepare my lashes for fake lashes. I'm just going to be coating them pretty lightly, and then also coating my bottom lashes as well, and making sure they're pretty prominent so my top lashes don't look funny when I apply the fake lashes. The lashes I'm using today are by Ardell. They are the Demi Whispies. These are probably the most natural looking lashes I've ever used. They really blend in with my lashes and they aren't super noticeable, and I kind of like that. Sometimes lashes can be too dramatic for me, so I really enjoy these ones, and they're only like $5. You want to make sure the glue is very dry before you go in with your mascara one more time to mend your lashes together. So now that the glue is dry, I'm just going to be taking the same mascara and coating my lashes and mending them with the fake lashes. Now time for lips. I'm going in with MAC Soar Liner and Velvet Teddy lipstick. Basically, I'm just going over the natural lines of my lips with this lip liner to kind of create a good canvas for my lipstick. So now going in with Velvet Teddy, this is a matte mauve brown. It really goes great with the brown smoky eye, and it kind of creates a Kylie Jenner-esque lip look. And that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please subscribe. Bye!